Alright guys, let me show you a way to manually add a listing from Hexalister into Shopify. Only if you think doing manual listing to Shopify boosts your sales. We do have a bulk upload via CSV, but here's an option for you guys to use to do manually one by one. And so let me show you the process, okay? So if you add them in here as an unlisted, okay, in this case I have 4, they are fully optimized and I'm ready to push it to my Shopify shop and also in the archive status as well. Right now I don't have anything in archive. Now the reason I have an archive status for the following. You might have a listing in the listed status. So if you either search for them and then move them into the archive status, they will show up in your Shopify ready to be manually added as well. So let me choose one here, the listed status. I'm changing this to archive and hit save. When you do that, they are in the archive, and in the listed you have only one now. Okay, so I have one in the archive status, and then I have 4 in the unlisted. So now that you have them in these statuses, you go back into your Shopify, you will click on add your product under the product section here. You click on add your product, and when you come to this page here, if the drop down above here does not shows up, you just refresh for me. Once it's been refreshed, you see there's a drop down above here showing 4 unlisted and 1 that's in archive status. Okay, so here's the process. Okay, you select the first one that you want to manually add, just click on the paste button, and we'll populate all the information for you: the price, the cost price, the SKU number, the quantity here, and then the images as well. Okay, and then we also have the description that's is not being pasted in here for you. However, what you have to do for me is just put your cursor in the description, do a Command V or Control V, and when you do that, it will add the description there for you. Okay, after this, you might have to go down here and check what else you need to check on or off, like the region here, but I will populate most of the stuff for you here, and then you just hit save. Once you hit save, we will have a button up here called back to main. Just click on that, then come back to this page again, select the second one, click on paste again, give it a couple seconds to populate all the data for you. And then again, after it's been populated, you then do a Control V on the PC or Command V on a Mac, and that will paste the description for you. So that's the only thing you have to do for me manually. Check everything, hit save. Then that was my second, right? Click on back to main. Select the third one. So I'm going to do really quick. And then Control V, hit save. So I just did 3 of them, okay? So let me go back to the main. So I did only 3. So if you go back to your product here, these are the 3 I just added quickly, okay? So when you're done with this whole process, okay, these 5 listing, what you need to do for me, you got to go back into Hexalister, and you're going to make all these unlisted to listed so they won't carry over next time, right? So when you're done, that's the workflow. You put them unlisted, you finish them all, and then you move the one that you have completed into the listed status. In this case, let's say I finish all of them. I just click on the listed. So right now I'm in the unlisted status. Click on the listed will change all their status to listed. So now they're all in the listed status. So now we have all that done. So that's how you do it one by one, okay?